with the captain of the El Patron, Chris Isaac. Chris, it's sure good to see you. How are you, my friend?
Good to see you again, Phil.
You guys have been going full rack on the El Patron. You've had trips to Santa Barbara Island, which have been a huge success. You've had great trips to Catalina. I think you're sold out for the upcoming weekend. Am I right or wrong about that?
We still have like 7 spots for Friday and Saturday, and Sunday we have a charter. I know there's a little bit of rain forecast, but it's nothing crazy. It's just 1 hour out of the trip, maybe something like that. That's what it's calling for. But we have 7 spots, I think, for Friday and Saturday.
Okay, very good. And your volume's just down a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. I think we can hear you pretty well. All right, but we've got a special discounted trip going to Catalina Island on Monday on the El Patron. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, we're just trying to see if we can push the weekdays here and see if we can get dialed in. So we need to um, fish a little bit more and go out more. So we're discounting so we can see if we can get more people to come out during the weekdays. You know, so we have Monday the 22nd, 22 anglers. That's the most we're taking, and we're at 125 for Mondays now.
So that is every single Monday,
Yes,
and it
beginning on the 22nd.
starts the
Beginning on
22nd. That's a
yeah.
freaking bargain.
Oh yeah, on a smaller boat. Yeah, nice boat, fast boat. Yeah, it's a good price to Catalina.
And plus, people have to realize that you're limited to 22 anglers. That's fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. We're licensed for 35 anglers, 35 people on the boat, but we're trying to keep it limited to com- try to be as comfortable as possible. You know.
That sounds great. What's been happening at Catalina fish wise? What's biting over there here recently? And I know things can change, and of course, you and I will do updates when they change. But right now, what are we focusing on?
We went out there Sunday. We had a really good trip. I mean, really good rock fishing, and it's a good bite. You know, that's compared to what's been going on with the weather. That's as much as we can do. You know, the water rolled a little bit since the last time we fished for halibut and stuff. But we tried the rockfish thing and we loaded up good quality reds and groupers, and we did try for some sheephead in tight, but we only got a couple big ones. Yeah, they were good size, but only a couple. The water temperature dropped, rolled, but the rock fishing is good right now for Catalina Island. It's good.
Man, that sounds good. And that kind of goes along with the cold water. I mean, rockfish flourish in the cooler water, so maybe that's what's going on. What are you recommending in terms of tackle, like 8 ounce, 16 ounce? What should people bring?
Well, you never know. You know, depending on who's running the boat, myself or Steve Rabby. If we want to go exploring to 600 feet of water, 800 feet of water, you're gonna need 16 to 1 pound of weight. You know, you never know. So I recommend just have it ready. You know, on any trip you go right now, rock fishing, because you're allowed to fish any depth. So if this shallow local stuff's not biting, we're gonna have to go try something else for you guys. You know. So I recommend having anywhere from 6 ounce to 16 ounces, you know, depending. But we did good out in around 300 feet of water on Sunday when we were out there. But
Hook size? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
just letting you know, we're still looking. We're still getting in there tight. When we're done rock fishing, if we do get done rock fishing, we do go in there tight and still looking to make sure we're not leaving anything behind, you know?
Excellent. I want to cover that with you here in 1 second, but focusing back on the rockfish for a second, hook size, what are you recommending? And is it like 25-pound fluoro for your dropper loop rig? Is that what you're fishing?
Yeah, double dropper loop. No less than 25, you know, 30 and 40. You never know if there's a lingcod down there too. You know, we've been, the last time we fished, we got into we got into a little flurry of lingcod bites, and there were a lot of hitchhikers, so you never know. So 30 pound will work too. Double dropper loops, size 2/0 hook. No, not, I don't see anything bigger than that right now. Size 2/0 works good with the bait we have. Good sardines. We had the last trip on Sunday when we fished the island and limited out on rockfish. We had fresh frozen strips of squid for bait. We have whole fresh squid for bait, live sardine, and we actually had some leftover good shrimp. We still have shrimp for bait too, so we'll put it out there too. So you never know.
If I tip the galley cook, will he make me a plate of shrimp scampi instead of letting me fish for sheephead? Is that
Yeah,
possible?
yeah, it's edible.
I'm
It's
kidding.
good.
Hey, we've got a question here. California saltwater fishing. Hey, thanks for joining Chris and I. Both of us really appreciate it. Thanks for the podcast. Phil, just wondering about the captain's opinion on using gulp grubs or other plastic grubs for the rockfish. Any favorite color? What do you feel about that?
Honestly, I've been noticing a lot of the white grubs getting bit, and then also anything anchovy color. Anything anchovy color is working.
All right. Hey, we lost you there, Chris. Your beautiful image. Uh, so you're going to re-add. I can see that it's all me right now. And isn't that horrifying, everybody? Don't forget, you can get Friedman Adventures swag by going to www.embroiderycreations.net. I think Chris is about to join us again. So we'll get back to him. There he is.
Sorry
Go
about
ahead,
that. I
Chris.
had someone calling me. That's what happened last time,
Oh,
trying to call me.
well, I got to block those people. Like I blocked Scott Bucher for my whole life. I will never allow him to call me again.
I, I
Hey,
put it. I put on not disturb, and I'm still getting phone calls.
oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's what I use all the time. So, oh,
Yeah,
we'll figure it out. So grubs white, and you said anchovy color.
yeah. Anything anchovies for the rockfish, I've been seeing them get bit really good.
All right,
Nobody.
excellent.
I haven't seen much anchovy. I know Marina Del Rey got a little bit of anchovies, but I haven't seen much anchovies around, for a while. So let's try that.
Still mostly sardine for bait, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so sounds like good bucket mouse. You're catching boccaccia. You're catching vermilions. You've got a few sheephead, whitefish, sculpin. Do you get a bite on any of those species ever?
yeah. The scoping we got at the island, at Catalina Island, were all quality scoping. I didn't see much whitefish the last time, but we were a little deep, and a lot of bank perch. We saw good action on bank perch. Those are really good eating fish.
Oh, they are. They fillet
Yeah,
beautifully, don't they?
yeah, they do. Easy to fillet.
Any any olive rockfish, Johnny Bass biting?
We got a couple, but the last time we fished, we were in like 360 feet of water, so uh, we kind of stayed around that. It was just a good bite. We didn't go in shallower. We got it done. One spot shot stop.
Excellent. Okay, we got the rockfish covered. Before we transition and talk about the surface bite or lack of it, or the fact that you check it, Long Beach Sportfishing has a new website. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, we ever since I don't know, since we moved in, they've been doing a lot of changes, and one of the biggest changes is they got a new Facebook page, and they did get a new website. The new website, if you guys want to book, is longbeachsportfishing.org. It used to be .com, but it ends with the org now, and you can book. You'll see our full schedule there, our open party schedule right now. As of right now, we have full day trips um, uh, in the schedule, and once it starts warming up and the weather kind of shapes up here, we'll be putting maybe some overnights or day and a half trips up.
Okay, and you guys are available for charter, correct?
Yes, correct. If you guys are interested in chartering anywhere from 3/4 day to day and a half trips, 2 day trips, just email us at charterelpatron@gmail.com, and I'll be responding to you guys and helping you guys out the most I can.
Sounds good. All right, Chris. So sounds like really good rock fishing, a great discount on Monday. You did mention that you give it a check on the kelp line to see if there's any calico bass or yellowtail or halibut or sea bass. So most trips you're going to give that a check. Maybe it won't be for long. I'm just guessing. You get in there and the water's too cold and it looks like there's no life. Maybe you bail on it pretty fast, but at least you're going to give it a look. Am I right?
Yes, correct. We're every trip we're at least gonna try it out at the end of the day. Once we're done with rock fishing, every trip we'll sneak in there. We'll sneak in there and anchor up really tight and look around. Put the sonar down and look around.
Have you
There
seen
is some good
anything?
bonita action. There is some
Yeah.
good bonita action, good size, but we notice a lot of people don't want to take them home, even though we have an RSW to put
Wow.
them down there, and they're good eating fish. You just got to know how to cook them. I like them in ceviche.
Yeah, they're so good sashimied, and
Yeah,
maybe you got to resort to the old galley trick. When I was a kid, the galley guy would cook up a bunch of bonita and walk around and say, "Hey, taste this," and they'd say, "Oh, that's the best rockfish I've ever had," and then of course the guy would say, "No, that's the bonita." So
yeah,
they are really good eating. I hope
they are.
people really realize that. All right, Q Ball says hello. What else, Chris? Is that it? That sounds all good to me. Big discounted trip this Monday. Only a buck 25, 22 anglers, Catalina Island, El Patron, Long Beach Sport Fishing, with the new website. Anything else you'd like to bring to people's attention?
That's about it. Just be ready. We're gonna go looking around deep water and just come prepared. And let's do this while we can. Fish deep water while we can. I think there's only a couple months of unlimited depth right now.
Yep, I love fishing deep because you know what's in the deep water? The really
Yep,
big ones, man. That's where you
yep.
find the big ones.
And
All
we're
right.
good.
Hey, let me just mention to everybody real quick. If you're in the Torrance area, I'm at Hoff's Hut on Crenshaw. I'll be giving a presentation at 7 p.m. tonight. You are welcome to drop by and say hello. Chris, always good to see you, my friend. El Patron, Long Beach Sport Fishing. You got trips Friday, Saturday, and it sounds like Monday also.
Yes, correct. Thank you very much, Phil, and thank you guys for watching and having us on here. Hope to have you on the boat.
Chris, thank you so much. Have a great afternoon, my friend.
You too. Take care, Phil. Nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you. Take good care.
You too. Bye.